Hey everybody, it's Beth. Welcome to Infinite Garden. Today, for the fourth video in my curly hair series, I'm going to walk you through how I actually style my hair out of the shower. I'm going to be reviewing two products that are new to me, Miss Jessie's Multicultural Curls, and from Lush, Renee's Shea Soufflee. These are two products I've never tried before this moment, and this is my first time seeing how they work. So if you're interested in learning more about my specific routine and about hearing my thoughts on these two products, please stay tuned. So today I'm going to just show you my curly hair routine. This is what my hair looks like. I'm on third day hair. I washed my hair on Friday. On Saturday, I did the second day thing, including putting it up while I went around and did errands. And then today is third day. Some people can get great looking curls on the third day, and I haven't really figured that out for myself yet. So what I'm gonna do is jump in the shower. I'm gonna do a normal shampoo. I'm gonna do a hair pack that, moisturizes my hair for more than between 3 and 5 minutes. And then I'm going to finish with a little bit of a lightweight conditioner just to take me out of the shower, and then I'll see you then again with my hair wet. Okay, so I'm fresh out of the shower. I've shampooed my hair like normal. I had a deep conditioning treatment, and then I rinsed that out, squeezed the water out of my hair, and added 2 pumps of Diva Curls 1 Condition to my hair. So I think that is pretty standard. I didn't really want to do all that on camera. So then after that, I just put my hair up, my wet hair with most of the water squeezed out, up in this clip. So right now I've got a leave-in conditioner in here up in this clip, and my hair is really effectively dripping wet. I have not touched a towel to my hair. A terry cloth towel on curly hair equals frizz. I will use a terry cloth towel on my hair when I'm going to go ahead and blow it out because I can handle it then. But for the most part, you don't ever want to do that. Some people use microfiber towels or like cotton t-shirts to manage the water. I just kind of twist it and squeeze it and kind of wring the water out. So now I'm going to move forward with styling it. So one of the most important things in this process is that you need to have some hydration. This is a marathon, it's not a sprint. You need to stay hydrated. So here I am, my hair is dripping wet. I said not to touch your hair to a towel, but I am going to take my towel and I am going to just kind of get it here, just to stop the dripping down my neck. So I'm going to let my hair out. I've got 2 kinds of implements. I have a Denman brush and I have a wide tooth comb. I start with the wide tooth comb. I may not decide to use a Denman brush, but I might. So the wide tooth comb is to allow yourself to comb through your hair without breaking up the curl necessarily, but it helps you to establish where you're going to put your part. I tend to like my part here, and for reasons I don't really know why. I've been parting my hair this way for so long, and I've considered switching, but I don't really know why. Do any of you guys switch up your parts? I know the gray hair YouTuber Tudor Rose, I know in a recent video she got a really great haircut and has decided to switch her part because it reveals a really beautiful pattern when she switches it up because of the way her gray is coming in. So that kind of inspired me to think about, am I doing this the right way? I don't know how you guys feel about that. I'll link to her video down below. She's really great. You should watch her if you like gray hair content. So, okay, so I'm pretty much good to go. Again, I've got 2 pumps of Diva Curls 1 Condition in my hair currently. My hair is waterlogged, and you can hear squishy still. I don't think I need the Denman brush right now, but these are kind of like the 2 classic curly hair things. Like the Denman brush is also good if you have like maybe, I don't know, even thicker hair sometimes. I use this when I am sectioning my hair to blow it out, especially. It's great for curly hair for not damaging it. Feels good too. It feels a little better than a wide tooth comb, just if you like the way it feels when you brush your hair. Okay, so I'm actually trying, this is like maybe risky, but I'm trying 2 new to me products. I'm using today Miss Jessie's Multicultural Curls. This is a brand I'm familiar with. I've used many of Miss Jessie's line. This comes from, I bought this at Target. And this is meant, they're saying it's for people with, you know, multicultural background and maybe hair somewhere in between, which I think describes me. And since I normally am a big Mixed Chicks fan, which kind of has a similar mission, I guess, I just want to give this a shot. I'm always in the mood to try new products. And I've liked Miss Jessie's in the past. So as you can see, I've put in, I've already put a bunch in. I put 1 very large dollop in, and I'm working that through right now, just scrunching it. You can, I don't know if squishing noises count as ASMR. ASMR? ASMR. The ASMR movement thing with all the videos on YouTube is so interesting to me. When I was a kid, I remember experiencing ASMR before I even knew what it was. When my teachers in school used to handle overhead projector transparencies, you know, those like plastic sheets of plastic that they would print stuff on, and then they would put it on the overhead projector, and then they would use those like markers to write on. Whenever they would handle the transparency, I would get this kind of weird tingly feeling that it was like kind of cool, kind of weird, and I never knew how to talk about it or explain what it was, and I never mentioned it to anybody. And then I remember, so again, I'm going back in with more. I probably put on, I should have been showing this, I'm putting on, this is the 4th time putting about this much in my palm and working it through. So I don't start with a huge wad. I try to see how my hair is absorbing the product as I go. So now I'm kind of touching the front, which can be risky because this is where frizz can happen, but you need to get product in there. So that is what I've got in here for my leave-in conditioner at this moment. So I'm gonna just finger comb this through, try to preserve some of my clumps, but I'm not done. What I like to do at this stage is to finish up with some form of oil, and I can be pretty open about that. Sometimes I really like Kerastase elixir. It's the kind of in the golden bottle, and it smells really amazing. I've been using that one for years, and so often we'll use, you know, Mixed Chicks and then put in that Kerastase oil. But today we are trying to comparable products, I think, using them in the same way. So you can see I've got my hair kind of set up, and now I'm going to try. First off, I'm going to wipe my hands off on this towel. And then I'm going to try, this is a new product. This is Renee's Shea Soufflee by Lush. I was at the mall the other day, and I was in Lush for other purposes, and I ended up looking at their hair products. So this is like, basically I scooped out a little amount of this solid souffle, and now I'm warming it up in my palm so it becomes an oil. And what I'm doing here is I'm introducing it to my ends. In the past, when I was younger, in order to preserve my curls and keep them from being frizzy, I would use gel. There's sometimes I really like spray gel. And that was something that would really do a great job of keeping the frizz down and keeping the curl together. But a lot of those, the ones that I used to use, would contain alcohol and would dry my hair out. And I found that oil can really achieve a lot of the same effect of keeping your frizz down, and it also protects and moisturizes your hair. So while you're doing it, you're also improving hair health. One of the things I've kind of come around to about beauty care, over the years, is that I don't want to do anything to my hair, to my skin, or to myself that doesn't actively promote its health. For a lot of years, I did the opposite, right? Like the dyeing my hair, injured my hair's health, and getting gel manicures injured my nail strength. Since coronavirus, I haven't been to the salon to get a manicure, which I used to do every 2 weeks without fail. And I always used to complain that my nails were thin. And now, they're great. They're really hard. I'm painting my nails with a lacquer or whatever, but I'm just more careful. I guess that's probably not ideal for health, but I'm using nail products the whole bit that are supposed to like improve your cuticle health and generally improve nail strength. I'm off on a tangent, but it all relates. It's a total change of mind, basically like reminding you that you have a body, you have health or you don't, and that expresses itself in all of your external features like your hair and your skin and your nails. They show your health. And so if you really want, if your outcome is to be beautiful or attractive, or if you want to look good, if it's really about health, you start there. And the act of taking care of yourself and putting your health first is also a powerful act of self-love, and that helps you with some of your maybe feelings on the inside too. So I'm really leaning into that. Instead of fighting my way through this, I'm going to nurture and enrich my nails, my hair, my skin with good healthy ingredients and take great care of it and hope that that's enough for things to look good. And so far it has been. So my hair is, I think it's oiled up, it's moisturized, and now I'm going to start diffusing. My preferred method of letting my hair dry is air dry. Air dry is like the surest way to make sure it's frizz-free. But I don't know about you guys, my hair can take all day to dry. So for instance, it's not very practical. It's fine if it's like on a weekend and I'm washing my hair in the morning and I've got something to do Saturday night. That's enough time for me to do that, and I will let my curls air dry under those circumstances because I know they'll look great by the time I have to go out. But if you are washing your hair in the morning and you're trying to be someplace in the next hour, you're gonna go with a wet head. And different people have different opinions about being in places with wet heads. It's not my favorite. So what I'm gonna do is diffuse my hair. And what I've got is, in this case, I've got a good blow dryer. This is the one from Moroccan Oil. I like it because it's very lightweight. Drop my diffuser head. It comes like this, and there's also, the kind of like pointy attachment that comes with it. This is just the diffuser attachment. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set it on. It's got, one of these is for heat, one of these is for power. I don't know which one. It'll be obvious when I start doing it. I'm gonna put them on the low setting in both cases. So the lower power setting and the lower heat setting. And then it also has like a cool blast too if you need it. And I'm gonna start diffusing my hair. And doing this at the lower settings prevents frizz. Heat can help a little bit more, but the high blower setting, it's guaranteed to give you frizz. So sometimes I'll mess around and go like a little bit higher on the heat level, especially as if I'm underneath. But this is gonna take a long time. I'm going to end up doing this in like fast mo, but I'm gonna start going at it. So when I was at the grocery store yesterday, a man walked by a mom with her son, and he was maybe 18 months old, and he had this beautiful head of curls, and this stranger walked by her and just said to her, "Curls!" And I thought it was so funny because it's definitely, curls attract attention. It doesn't matter if you're a little boy or a woman my age, you still get a lot of attention for curls. They're kind of amazing. I have another video where I talk about how I journeyed from hate to love. And I think a huge part of learning to love your curls is learning that you don't need to be rough with them, that you should be gentle with them and care for them, because they just look so much better when they're healthy. So these methods, it's really important, to share what we learn, because I don't know, this information was very hard for me to come by, and once I had it, it kind of unlocked beautiful hair for me. This whole process took about 10 minutes. I slowed it down to something that was actually watchable, but it really does take a while. I used to, get out my iPad and play Candy Crush or check email or whatever when I did this before, but now I usually just sit peacefully. Okay, I'm gonna do another check. It's been a few more minutes. It's definitely moving right along. So now the key is that right now you can see my hair is kind of flat against my head, and what I need is volume. So I'm going to put my towel down so I have hardwood floors so I can kneel on it, and I'm going to flip my hair around and get at the roots. So let's see here. Okay, I just did a big flip, and my hair is, I would say safely 75% dry right now, maybe even 80. I'm gonna stop here and let the rest of it dry on its own, which it will happen pretty fast now that it's mostly dry. You can see I have, there's a little bit of frizz around the top, and that would be, I don't know, maybe it would be present with or without diffusing it, but you do get a little more frizz from diffusing from air drying. Like I said before, you just do. And I might actually, you know what? I think I need to hit it back here a little bit more. Actually, I'm not done. But what's funny about this to me is that I used to hear a lot that, my hair looked unkempt because it wasn't straight. And the reality is that if you have curly hair and you take care of it like this, you spend so much more time and attention and probably dollars on products than people with straight hair who are just washing it and then like throwing it in a towel and then letting it air dry. I wanted to say that because I always felt so insulted. It's like, if you only knew how much focused time and attention it takes to have great looking curls, you would never say they were unkempt ever again. I just have so much to say about this. It's been a journey. Here we go. I'm gonna hit it one more time. Okay, I'm stopping there. I want to state, I can see the clock ticker right now. It says at this moment, this segment is 27 minutes and basically 40 seconds long. I know I had an earlier intro part where I talked about some of my products, but at the same time, I just wanted to say that this takes a while. This actually takes, for me, to diffuse my hair, it takes about the same amount of time as it takes for me to blow it out. And I can show that process in a different video at another time. So this, one of the things I want to do is dispel the notion that curly hair is easier, that it's necessarily low maintenance, that it's something that people do when they're not trying too hard. It gives that vibe. I think our culture has said that that's the vibe, but the reality of great looking, healthy curls is that they, in my experience, they are more maintenance than a blowout. A blowout I can do in the same amount of time, like I said, and it'll last me. It'll look great, not in the summer when it's humid. Like that's a losing game for sure. But in the cooler months, I live in a place where there's winter. And in the winter, I can keep a blowout looking great for at least 4 days, sometimes longer. I've never been able to keep a curly style looking great for 4 days. It always looks crazy by the 4th day. So, you're doing more and you're doing it more frequently. So I gotta say this just for all the people out there who, I don't know, I've just gotten a lot of nasty comments over the years. So that is as far as I'm gonna dry it. I'm gonna get ready and I'll see you in just a couple seconds. Okay, so it's after 2 o'clock. It's been at least 3 hours since I stopped blow drying my hair. My hair is almost completely dry, though not yet entirely. It really does take forever, but I'm really liking how it's looking. I think it looks, it feels soft and it looks shiny, which is sometimes hard to achieve. So I'm not exactly sure which product is responsible for both of those effects, but I think it's the combo that's really pulling through. So I tried Miss Jessie's Multicultural Curls, which advertises themselves as providing soft definition and frizz-free control, which I think it looks like that's what's happening. I don't see a lot of frizz. This up here is largely attributed to the new hair growth I have. These are hairs that are just beginning their journey in life. I have experienced tremendous new hair growth when I stopped dyeing my hair. And when I've mentioned that in my other videos, I hear that a lot from other women who are going on the gray hair transition journey and stopping the dye, ditching the dye, where a lot of us are seeing tons of new hair growth. So I wouldn't count this as frizz just yet. My hair does look defined, it does look shiny, and I think this product is probably a winner. It's my first time using it, but I'm impressed so far. I like the Miss Jessie's line a lot. And then if you remember, I went over it with the Renee Shea Soufflee. This is, so it's shea butter, coconut oil, castor oil, avocado oil, and then I think like there's one more in there, almond oil. So it's just oils, and I think that's definitely contributing to the shine that you see. And I'm loving that because it's not just like a lacquer or some silicone or something. It's actually these wonderful oils that are hydrating my hair and protecting them as well. So I think this is a great combo. I'm really happy with how my hair turned out. I am probably going to try this again. So my hope is that I can sleep on this the right way and protect it overnight and maybe be able to enjoy this hair tomorrow. But we'll see. Sometimes I wake up and it's too crazy to believe. So anyway, that's my curly hair routine. Everything I learned from the natural hair community, and I'm going to put some links down below in the description box of some creators that I think are worth watching for a couple different hair types. I'm going to try to find some for some folks that have kind of looser waves and some people who have tighter curl as well. So depending on what your hair type is, you may find another creator out there who can help you find your way through to really great looking curls. Again, hope you're all doing well, and I hope you have a great week ahead. Thanks for watching. Talk soon.